Hey, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We are back with an in-depth look at all the latest moves happening in Major League Baseball as free agency officially kicks off, and the Dodgers are positioned to make some of the most impactful decisions in recent memory. This is a pivotal time for the team, and the market is already buzzing with activity. One of the first dominoes to fall has really set the tone for what could be a thrilling offseason. As teams scramble to secure top-tier talent, the Dodgers are in a unique position, and today we are breaking down what this all means for the future of the team. The energy around free agency right now is electric. Teams are moving quickly, and some of the biggest names are already starting to find new homes. Just yesterday, the news broke that right-handed pitcher Dylan Cease has agreed to a 7-year, $210 million contract with the Toronto Blue Jays, pending his physical. This is massive. Not just for Cease, but for the market as a whole, because he was one of the top arms available, and seeing him off the board so early sets the tone for how teams like the Dodgers can navigate the rest of the market. Cease's contract is a huge commitment for the Blue Jays, and it immediately raises questions about their ability to pursue other top-tier free agents. The Blue Jays have typically been measured in their spending, and while their ownership certainly has the capacity to invest heavily, committing over $200 million to a single player changes the dynamic of what they can afford moving forward. For the Dodgers, this creates an opportunity, particularly when it comes to players like Bo Bichette and Kyle Tucker, two names that have been heavily linked to multiple top organizations, including both the Dodgers and the Blue Jays. The Cease signing may make the Blue Jays hesitant to pursue both, which could open the door for the Dodgers to aggressively target one or both of these stars. The Dodgers have always shown a willingness to go all in when it comes to competing at the highest level, and this is the kind of market environment that plays directly to their strengths. With Cease now committed to Toronto, it becomes a question of strategy and priorities for the Dodgers. Do they go after Kyle Tucker, a player with a projected 10-year, $400 million contract and a reputation as one of the most dynamic outfielders in the league? Or do they pivot toward Bo Bichette, whose 8-year, $186 million projection represents a more manageable financial path while still adding elite talent to the infield? These are not just simple decisions. They will define the roster and the competitive trajectory of the Dodgers for years to come. Kyle Tucker, in particular, is an extraordinary talent whose skill set could transform an already formidable outfield into one of the most feared in baseball. His combination of power, speed, and defensive ability makes him a player any team would be thrilled to add, and the Dodgers now have the financial flexibility to make a compelling offer. Bo Bichette, on the other hand, offers a different kind of impact, anchoring the infield and providing a dynamic presence with a proven track record of offensive production. Both options are tantalizing, and evaluating which direction to pursue involves not just talent and financial considerations, but also long-term strategic planning. The Dodgers front office has always demonstrated a willingness to leverage its resources to maintain a competitive advantage, and this offseason is no exception. With the market already active, the key will be timing and precision. The Blue Jays' big move with Cease signals their intentions, but also implicitly sets limits on what they can pursue next. The Dodgers, with their depth and willingness to invest, are positioned to capitalize. In this environment, it becomes clear that free agency is not just about signing a player. It's about understanding the landscape, reading your competitors, and making moves that maximize your advantage while setting up a team for sustained success. The Dodgers' roster construction has always been about balance, mixing established stars with emerging talent and ensuring that every addition strengthens the team not just for the current season, but for the long term. Looking at the outfield options, Kyle Tucker represents a chance to elevate the team's offensive ceiling while maintaining elite defensive coverage. His market value is staggering, but the Dodgers are uniquely positioned to meet it. Meanwhile, Bo Bichette's profile offers more flexibility in terms of financial commitment, but his impact is equally significant, particularly in terms of infield production and overall lineup balance. Beyond these two, the Dodgers are also evaluating depth pieces for the bullpen and other key positions, but the main story revolves around these marquee options. With Dylan Cease now heading to Toronto, the financial and strategic landscape has shifted, creating both challenges and opportunities for the Dodgers. It will be fascinating to watch how these moves influence negotiations and how the Dodgers approach their targets over the coming weeks. The first major signing has already sent ripples across the league, and it is clear that the Dodgers are ready to respond decisively. As the offseason unfolds, every decision will be magnified, and the Dodgers front office has proven capable of navigating these high-stakes scenarios with precision and foresight. This is the time when bold moves define champions, and the Dodgers are poised to make their mark. Whether it's Kyle Tucker or Bo Bichette, the roster choices now will reverberate for years to come, shaping not just the next season, but the long-term trajectory of a franchise that has consistently pursued excellence at every level. For fans, this is an exciting moment, a chance to witness strategic maneuvering, high-level negotiations, and the tangible impact of talent acquisition in real time. Every signing, every trade, every calculated move is a step toward building a team that can compete for championships year after year. The Dodgers' commitment to winning is clear, and the early days of free agency are already highlighting the opportunities and challenges that will define this offseason. The Cease signing by Toronto is just the beginning, and for Los Angeles, the path forward is full of potential and promise. As we continue to track developments, the story will unfold in real time, offering fans an inside look at how one of the most successful franchises in baseball continues to build for the future while maintaining its competitive edge. This is more than just player movement. It is about strategy, vision, and the relentless pursuit of excellence that has become synonymous with the Dodgers' identity. The narrative is just beginning, and the coming days promise to be full of intrigue, surprises, and high-stakes decisions that will shape the baseball landscape for years to come. As the free agency period continues to unfold, the Dodgers are entering a crucial phase where strategy, timing, and financial flexibility will define their moves. The market is already dynamic, and with the signing of Dylan Cease by the Blue Jays, the landscape has shifted dramatically, creating both opportunities and challenges. For Los Angeles, this means evaluating every angle to ensure that they maximize their competitive edge while still maintaining the long-term balance of the roster. The Dodgers have always been known for their willingness to make bold decisions, and this season is shaping up to be no different. From the front office to the coaching staff, everyone understands the importance of acting decisively, especially when top-tier talent like Kyle Tucker or Bo Bichette is potentially within reach. The negotiations and decisions over the coming weeks will be fascinating to watch because they not only involve securing elite talent, but also managing the salary structure and future payroll commitments. A player like Kyle Tucker represents a transformative addition to any team. His combination of power, athleticism, and defensive capability makes him one of the most coveted outfielders in the league. For the Dodgers, the opportunity to add someone of his caliber is not just about filling a position. It is about elevating the team to a level of dominance rarely seen in baseball. The decision to pursue Tucker aggressively reflects the organization's philosophy of prioritizing talent and competitive advantage above all else. On the other hand, Bo Bichette presents a different kind of value proposition. As a dynamic middle infielder with a proven track record, Bichette offers versatility, experience, and consistent offensive output. The Dodgers must weigh these options carefully because each comes with its own set of implications for roster composition, payroll, and long-term planning. Bichette's potential willingness to consider a hometown discount could be a strategic advantage, but that alone is not enough to determine the final outcome. The Dodgers' decision-making process will involve a deep analysis of both players' impact on the lineup, defensive alignment, and overall team chemistry. Beyond the marquee names, the Dodgers are also keeping a close eye on depth additions, particularly in the bullpen and supporting positions. These choices may not generate the same headlines as a high-profile signing, but they are equally critical in maintaining a championship-caliber team. The Dodgers front office understands that building a sustainable, elite roster is not just about securing stars, but also about balancing depth, flexibility, and long-term potential. The outfield, in particular, is a focal point for strategic planning. Adding Kyle Tucker would instantly upgrade both the offensive and defensive capabilities of the squad, creating a unit capable of changing the course of games in a single at-bat or a spectacular defensive play. Tucker's impact would extend beyond statistics. His presence alone shifts how opposing teams approach every pitch and every matchup. Conversely, Bo Bichette's influence is equally significant, particularly within the infield, where his combination of agility, batting consistency, and baseball IQ can anchor a team in high-pressure situations. When evaluating these choices, the Dodgers must also consider the implications of payroll flexibility. Dylan Cease's contract with the Blue Jays demonstrates how quickly spending can escalate and how one major signing can limit a team's ability to pursue multiple elite players. The Dodgers are fortunate to have both the financial resources and the organizational mindset to navigate these complexities effectively. This is where strategic planning meets execution, and the team's leadership is fully aware that every move must be calculated to maintain the upper hand over rivals. In addition to the financial considerations, timing is critical. The first major domino has fallen, but many more are expected to follow. The Dodgers must be prepared to act quickly and decisively, ensuring that their top targets do not slip away. The competitive advantage lies not only in the willingness to spend, but also in the ability to move efficiently and make offers that align with both the market and the team's long-term goals. This is a high-stakes environment, and the Dodgers are in a position to capitalize. Fans should expect a flurry of activity in the coming days, with announcements, signings, and potential trades reshaping the roster. The strategy is multifaceted. The outfield, infield, bullpen, and depth pieces all play a role in the larger vision of maintaining a championship-contending team. For the Dodgers, the objective is clear: acquire the talent necessary to remain at the pinnacle of Major League Baseball while balancing financial prudence and long-term planning. Every move is being weighed against potential outcomes, competitor activity, and the overarching goal of sustained success. The Blue Jays' recent investment highlights the risks and constraints of committing large sums to a single player, underscoring why the Dodgers' approach may provide them with an edge. By maintaining financial flexibility and strategic foresight, Los Angeles is in a position to secure elite talent while potentially outmaneuvering other teams that are already constrained by their recent signings. In this context, the Dodgers' ability to move decisively on Kyle Tucker, Bo Bichette, or other key targets becomes a defining factor in how the team positions itself for the next decade. The decisions made in these early weeks of free agency will resonate for years, shaping the composition of the roster, the competitive balance within the league, and the trajectory of the franchise as a whole. From an analytical perspective, the Dodgers front office is approaching this period with a clear understanding of priorities, market dynamics, and the value of elite talent. Every signing and negotiation will be measured against these principles, ensuring that the team maximizes its competitive advantage while maintaining flexibility for future opportunities. For fans, this is a thrilling time to watch the inner workings of a championship-focused organization. Every report, rumor, and signing provides insight into how the Dodgers are building a team designed not just to compete, but to dominate. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. A thunderclap, not from the skies above Chavez Ravine, but from the front office, is rumored to have shaken the very foundations of the Los Angeles Dodgers organization. Whispers emerging from deep within the inner sanctum suggest a highly tense and unusually pointed meeting between Dodgers co-owner Mark Walter and embattled manager Dave Roberts. The mood, sources close to the situation say, was far from the usual everything-is-fine atmosphere that typically permeates the upper echelons. Instead, the air was thick with palpable frustration and an uncompromising demand for immediate action. The crux of Walter's stern message? An unequivocal and non-negotiable directive targeting the starting rotation. While the specifics of the exchange are, of course, fiercely guarded, the underlying sentiment is crystal clear. The current performance trajectory is simply unacceptable for a franchise with championship aspirations and the financial muscle of the Dodgers. The co-owner, who rarely intervenes with such perceived urgency, reportedly made it known in no uncertain terms that the time for patience has expired. The demand is for an immediate, fundamental, and successful turnaround in the pitching staff's output. This isn't just about tweaking a pitch mix or skipping a start. The chatter indicates Walter is pushing for a substantial reshuffling, a dramatic shakeup of the rotation's composition and deployment. It's a direct challenge to Roberts' authority and decision-making regarding his pitching core. Given the team's high expectations and massive investment, this level of pressure from ownership suggests that the status quo is facing an imminent and drastic overhaul. The clubhouse is undoubtedly buzzing, with players and staff alike keenly aware that their next appearances will be scrutinized under a microscope powered by ownership's recent ultimatum. Roberts, known for his calm demeanor, is now facing a high-stakes test. Can he deliver the immediate course correction Walter demands? Or will this ownership friction escalate into something far more dramatic down the line? The rumor mill is already working overtime. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.